Do you ever feel like you're juggling a million versions of yourself and still dropping the ball? Like you're switching hats all day, professional, partner, parent, friend, and no one really sees what it takes to just be you? Yeah, me too. Welcome to Hat Rack with Hannah. I'm Hannah, therapist, entrepreneur, author, podcast host, and also a mom, partner, daughter, friend, basically a professional hat wearer. I created this space where you don't have to minimize what you're carrying or rush past it. Because the truth is, you can have big dreams and feel overwhelmed by the roles it takes to hold them. Both get to exist. Here we slow it down, call it what it is, take some hats off, and figure out what actually belongs in your rack. So take a deep breath. You can set something down here, and let's get into it. Hello. Yay, this is our inaugural episode, and I am so excited. This has been a baby that's been coming for a while now, and it is here. We're here. So first, I want to kind of get into introducing the pod, like what this is going to look like, what to expect, and then also the community aspect of kind of what I'm trying to create here and the community we're building, why I created this, pretty important to know, and also who I am. Who am I to do a podcast, right? And kind of get into my story and what I'm hoping to give and kind of give a little bit more background on me. So, how's it going to go? Every month, we're going to have an episode a week. And first episode is going to really be the theme of the month. So, it will be a topic that we're working through, or a new concept, or implementing tools, something of that nature. For example, this month, we're going to talk Mother's Day and kind of exploring all the facets of Mother's Day because it's a huge topic. And then we'll have a guest speaker, and that speaker is going to come and give us some knowledge and their authenticity and what they're doing in their business and what they have to give to our audience. And so that will be really fun to get to interview and have some really reputable and awesome people on here to give the audience more. And then we will be taking hat rack submissions. And so hat rack submissions are going to be from the audience. So it's when you give me your hat, the one that you're trying to take off, and we work through it together. You submit those online through our hat rack submission form on our website under podcast. And I will work through either anonymously or with you what you're really looking to get from that. I have a space in there for phone numbers and emails so we can connect and make sure that you're getting your questions answered and that we're working through your hat. And if you don't want any part of that and you want to be anonymous, that's also okay. But that will be a really great way to engage y'all and have y'all get support and work through a hat that you are wanting to take off, or even just explore how to renavigate it. I'm creating this community because I really believe that there needs to be a space where more people are authentic about what's going on in their lives. And we need to normalize a lot of the feelings that actually isolate us. So this community is on Facebook. It's called Hat Rack with Hannah. And it is a group where you can post where you need support, post things that you feel our audience would benefit from, and really just connect with others. My hope is that people will connect with each other outside the group, become friends, become pen pals in our day and age, group texters, right? But really giving people the opportunity to meet others while we're in the middle of this loneliness epidemic in 2026. And oftentimes, all we see is the highlight reel on social media, right? Like, oh, you're doing great. Everything's doing fine. No, we're not doing okay. We're actually not fine. And I wanted to create a space where we can be authentic and not be okay and get support from others who actually care. Who am I? Who am I to run a podcast, right? So I am Hannah Snyder. I am a clinical social worker, and I'm also an entrepreneur. I own a group practice therapy called Lola and Me Therapy. We've been in business since 2020, and we've had multiple employees. We've grown as much as a team of 6, and then right now we're a team of 2, and I absolutely love it, seeing and working with clients every single day on their therapeutic needs fills my cup. I specialize in suicidality, perinatal concerns, and perinatal means any person who is trying to conceive, going through fertility struggles, postpartum, pregnant, a mom, or a dad or a family. And then I also specialize in trauma, anxiety, and how I really came to choose this profession was because I lost way too many people to suicide in my life. And I really wanted to make sure that I was helping others. Lola and Me is also reflective of my dog Lola. So I do animal assisted therapy and we absolutely love it. She's a golden retriever and she helps all my clients and it's very, very fun. We also specialize in couples work. I love working with couples. And by couples, I mean who you choose to be in a couple. So that being said, I support new family or families with new kiddos, newborn babies, right? Who are two partners, three partners, six partners. It's really just who you define as your family. And then we also work with families and individuals. So I love that. And we're based here in Denver, Colorado. And before that, I was working in schools as a school social worker. And I loved it and it was amazing. But honestly, when COVID hit, we switched our mental health roles from being mental health therapists to being more disciplinary roles. And that never felt good to me. How do I build a safe space with clients if I have to then discipline them afterwards? Right. So that just didn't hit for me. And I had to shift out of that space. And then I shifted into my own space. Now I am currently writing a book, maybe two. I am starting this pod. I am mentoring and still owning my practice and helping my employees get their full licensure. I am helping and mentoring animal assisted therapists around the country, which has been really fun to implement policies and animal assisted practices in their practice in ethical ways. And I'm just doing a lot and I love it. And that's why I say I'm a professional hat wearer because I am doing everything. I'm also a mother. I have a daughter. Her name is Josie. You'll hear about her all the time. She is 19 months now. My goodness. And she is the light of my entire life. I also have a partner, and it took us a lot of time to get pregnant and conceive. We struggled with a lot of infertility issues, but thankfully we were able to have her, and it was incredible and also very challenging. So, a lot of the things that we'll talk about on the pod are my experiences and those experiences that I see on a daily basis from others. And a lot of that can be around birth traumas. And that is definitely something I have been through postpartum depression, anxiety, OCD, psychosis. That's something I observe on a daily basis. I also went through postpartum depression. And so that will be a really great lens to look through and also one of those reflective spaces for me that you'll see real time, but also in the guests that we bring in, you'll also see their experiences and get support for yourselves in that. Another hat that I wear besides mother, partner, entrepreneur, CEO, podcaster, author, I'm also a great friend. I have a lot of incredible humans in my life who support me. And sometimes those dynamics are hard to hold everything at once, right? I'm also from a big family. I have three siblings, divorced parents who are incredible and both have new partners. And I'm from the Midwest. So I am from Wisconsin. Go Pack Go, die hard Packers fan. My partner is also from Ohio. So I also am here for the Browns. So go Browns too. Sorry, not a Broncos fan, even though my Colorado family and friends try and make me be one. So that is also part of the hats I wear, though, is the friendships I hold and the family I hold and get to be around and surround myself with. I went and did my undergrad at Montana State University, go Bobcats, and I graduated with my major in sociology, minor in leadership. And then I decided I really wanted to help people through law. So I was the president of our law club or pre-law club in college, and I was on the college senate and did all of those things. Definitely a type A girly over here. And so after that, I went to law school at Elon Law in North Carolina. And I was in my 1L year in a very toxic relationship. And those things combined with me being a guardian ad litem and realizing that the systems and the red tape were nothing that I was going to be able to fix in order to serve clients and people pushed me out to Colorado where my family was, my siblings, only my siblings are out here, and got me to shift into, okay, I need to be a therapist. When I moved out to Colorado, I lost another person to suicide, and that is when I met a grief counselor. Then enrolled at the University of Denver Graduate School of Social Work, where I earned my master's degree in clinical social work with certificates in school social work and animal assisted therapy. And so that is who I am, what I'm about, and what I specialize in, which also gives me a lot of the experience and knowledge to talk on a lot of the topics that we're going to talk about. I'm so happy y'all are here, and I'm elated to be bringing this community to you and creating this space for authentic connection and support in a different way than I've ever done before. So I'm excited for you to join this journey, and I can't wait for us to really dive in. If you are wondering how you can support the pod, submit your questions. A big part of this is really tapping into our audience. What do you need help with? What's the hat you want to take off? Let's work through it. Every month, I will be answering questions from the audience and working through the issues that are submitted. So please submit a question on our website and also tune into the pod and leave a review. Reviews really help us to gain popularity, of course, but it's also really good to share this normalized perspective with more people. I appreciate you. I see you. And this space will hopefully make you feel seen, valued, and heard.